Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Louisville Bats going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Cincinnati Reds.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ivan Johnson. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the ground to first. Steer. Handles, throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now, Quincy McAfee. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. That one felt good. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in, MiLB Marte. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air, center field. Friedel under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Reese Hines. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is TJ Friedel. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Strike on the inside corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fouled off. He was late. Friedel over at second, 1 down. Just missing there, and the count is 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now.
Full count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Tyler Stevenson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball.
Runner at
1
second,
strike.
2 down.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second. Here's Edwin Rios now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Rios in his 4th year, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. And ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One out, base is empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1-2.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Upstairs.
2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. After an inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. And that just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up, under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fought off foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And now the veteran third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Tap to first. Rios. He steps on the bag, 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, number 23. Green back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. Hayes makes the catch. And there's one down. Now Austin wins. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to...
And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. And the slider catches the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Foul ball, still 0-2. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
Runner on the go. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And this place is rocking. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. De La Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In 1 inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second.
That one ripped right center field. It's a bomb.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands.
Here comes the manager. The new pitcher in the game, Josh Stamont. He's into the game with the bases empty. McClain at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one in there across the letters. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. But 2 rounds. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Quincy McAfee. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first. Out. Nicely done for the out. MLB Marte digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Hard hit left side. Over to first. Out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Reese Hines, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go, bottom 4.
Yeah.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first
Spencer
baseman,
Steer,
Spencer
the next to hit for the
Steer.
Reds. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Rios.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Just missed. They say it went.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Edwin Rios here. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And that one hammered back there. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Wenzel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. Threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one way outside. And the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hayes has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Friedel flying after this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering is fouled back. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Gavin Lux.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. McAfee raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, manager out of the
Pitching.
new arm out of the bullpen, TJ Antone.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. 1 down. Throws to second.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Good job to fight that one off. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lux at second with 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Lux up to third on the wild pitch. 1 and 2 here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 left. Green back to work. Now 1 missed. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Pitch misses. Now 2 and 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ivan Johnson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's going to be Quincy McAfee. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it. 2 away. Now a chance for MiLB Marte. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain gets the call. Strike one. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is good. Now here is Tyler Stevenson. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets the call, and it's 2-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now here is Spencer Steer. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Marte with a throw to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Reese Hines. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Comes up empty. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing. Rogers getting cranked up as well. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stevenson to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Now batting.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. No outs. Runner at first. And now Edwin Rios. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wenzel up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now Jamer Candelario. And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the...
There comes a skip.
Pitching.
New pitcher on now, Ian Gibaut.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's your 1.
Hike. 0-2.
On the ground to the left. Over to Rios.
He's out.
And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And there's a hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Austin Wins. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ivan Johnson now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Quincy McAfee. He's already homered in this game. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Corrals it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. On the ground right side, Johnson. Fires over to first. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. There's a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 1.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. McAfee drifts towards it, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, MiLB Marte. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
High in the air, out to right. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Rios in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. The bats down to their final strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.